I love it when it's Science Friday. Got my glasses just to make me look like a scientist, and my science coat so I'm ready, and my science notebook, because scientists write things down so that they can learn from past experiments they did. Now, maybe you've already watched the Mystery Science video for today, or maybe you're going to watch that later, but in the Mystery Science video, Doug is asked a question. What is the coldest place on Earth? And they're going to think about that. That got me to thinking, what are the coldest places in my home? What are the warmest places in my home? And I decided to design an experiment to see if I could figure out which place would be warmer and which place would be colder. So that's what I did, and that's my challenge for you today, boys and girls. I want you to take 2 cups. They can be paper cups, they can be plastic cups, they can be any kind of cup you want, but they should be similar in size. Remember, similar means almost the same. Okay, so I'm going to find my science notebook, and I'm opening. We did our living and non-living, and you've done a lot of other things, but that was our last sort. So I'm going to open it. Let me turn so you can see. There we go. Let's see if I can get it to stay up here. That's always tricky. I'm going to put it up here on this first one. And one good thing scientists do is they also like to write the date. So I am going to put the date on mine. That can be a choice for you, but today is January. And if you want, you can copy that. And it's the 8th day of January. An easier way to do it, January is the first month of the year, and then you draw a dash. The 8th day, and another dash, and then you can put the year, 2021. You can decide about that. But this is where I'm going to draw my experiment, okay? And what I want is you're going to have 2 cups. So I'm going to draw my 2 cups. And there's an opening at the top, so I will do it this way. And yours will be the way that you think. Then, you kind of have a choice with this part. I was thinking that I would go outside and get some snow. And I would put the same amount of snow in each cup, okay? And then I started to think about that maybe at your house all the snow would be frozen too much, or it would be melted, or you just didn't have any. So if you can't get some snow and bring it in the house, you could always get like a couple of ice cubes from your refrigerator, maybe 2 ice cubes in one cup and 2 in the other, or you could do 3 in one and 3 in the other, but they need to be the same. So I am going to draw that. This is how high I'm going to put my snow. Okay? Now, I want to know where in my house I could make the snow melt faster. So I'm going to write where snow and I don't have enough room, so I'm going to put it down here. Can you see it? Yep. Melts faster. Now, boys and girls, oops, that should be a lowercase. I know this is a lot of words. You don't have to write this. You can if you want to. But the thing I really want you to, faster. What I really want you to do is draw your 2 cups. And then, I didn't leave quite enough room because I don't want to tell you where to put them. I found out yesterday that when I draw a window on my picture, and tell you to draw whatever you want, a lot of you just draw windows. So I don't want to tell you what I'm going to do with my cups, but I'm going to find a place in my house that I think the snow will melt. Then I'm going to find a place in my house where I think the snow will not melt. Okay? I'm thinking about how much I want to tell you. I want you to think about what would make snow melt. And what would keep the snow from melting? If you took a cup of snow and I said, don't let any of this melt, where would you put it? And if I said, ooh, see how fast this can melt, where would you put that? That's what I want you to do. I want you to take your 2 cups and put one somewhere that it will melt and put the other one somewhere where it won't melt, or it won't melt as fast. Monday, we'll talk about it, and maybe you can tell me where you put your snow. You could also draw on there where you put your cups of snow. You don't need all those words this time. You could have one picture with your cup in a place that it won't melt, and one cup picture with in a place where your snow will melt. And then see if it worked. See if it worked that way. I'm excited to see what can happen. So I'm trying really hard not to give you any ideas because I want you to think. And tell moms and dads, don't tell me, because I want to try it. And I'm going to learn. If I'm wrong, I'm still learning. Actually, you learn a lot more by being wrong. So try it yourself. But tell your mom and dad where you're going to put your snow, just so they can make sure it's a safe place and it won't cause a problem. Okay? Another thing you should notice, some children really like to go outside and eat snow. After your snow melts, look at it. See if that's something you think you should be eating. Maybe we can talk about this on Monday. And I can't wait to see what you put in your notebook. I gave you a few ideas, but it's your notebook. Make sure there's a picture, and make sure you labeled a couple of things, or tell me what happened. Best you can. Your kid writing. It's going to be great. So be scientists. Stay curious. We know, because Doug told us, where's the coldest place in the world. Now figure out, where's the coldest place in your house? Where's the warmest place? Have fun, scientists. We'll talk on Monday.